people online selling stinky underwear. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Farts. My girl was just showing me something. They're selling used socks.
Farts in a bag.
200 G's.
Dirty underwear, farts in a bag, dirty toilet paper.
My lady, she used to have me wear her socks. They would buy her socks because she does feet thing, so they would buy her socks.
All right, we're going somewhere now. Your shorty sells socks.
Yeah.
And you're breaking silence that you're the one that's wearing the socks.
You've been scammed, niggas.
Scam. There's a market.
You smelling niggas' feet.
Well, her feet don't stink though. That's why.
Y'all look at her.
My fault. My lady's feet don't stink. You want stinky socks and you want her socks? I got you. I wear her socks for a day.
He's just trying to help the market.
You know what I'm saying? Just helping out. You know what I'm saying?
Flood the market. That makes me think, nigga.
Yo, there's a market for everything.
Yo, I love it, man. Like this costs. Well, this is gonna cost me $500, which is perfect. Like I love it. He put a lot of detail into it. It took him about like 4 months to make this, and this is a guy that works for Mazda.
Okay.
Like he helps design like the cars in the Philippines for them.
That's crazy, right?
That's dope.
And we became real cool because he was like at a convention in New York, like for some technology thing, and I met him, and very down to earth Filipino dude, just chill. We went to go eat.
Beautiful, man. That's beautiful. You hooked that up. Like wow.
Like I can't wait to make this shit into a shirt.
Yeah, that's gonna be fire.
Like yo,
it's fire.
You can start. You can open.
Oh, you can open. Okay.
I've been recording.
All right. Yeah, he does that. He just starts it.
Just all right, guys, man.
Yeah. All right. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome up, everybody. I'm in space. I'm glad you both did that. If it was one of you, it would have been awkward. This is What's Up Everybody podcast with Richard Picasso and my co-host, Mr. Out of Character.
What up?
So, obviously, you see who's sitting to the left of me, the right of him, is none other than the legendary, the one and only, the godliest of gods of beat production. You might have seen him on the train just going ham with the bars with his crew.
What up?
Going hard with the crew, the Fresh to Life drummers. Yeah, doing the do-do-do-do's and shit.
What's good, y'all? It's Top Flows. How y'all?
See, I ain't even have to say his name. He already said it for me.
Yo, I like it, B. You getting good with those intros, son. Would you be writing them down now? Now you be writing them down when you yo-yo?
I literally go based on memory. Like, I've known this man for so many years, seen him at so many showcases, always killing it, and he's only been just excelling with every showcase.
Facts.
Like, from the West End to freaking, like, the SOBs, just fucking killing it.
And now for us, we get the privilege to do business with him because he's been sliding us beats.
Yes.
You know, so it's like now we get the privilege to actually do work with him. Now it's different when you see a person work and then you get to work with a person because he be on our ass. Like, he on your ass with the like, yo, you got your shit yet? You know what I mean? Yo, you got your shit yet? Like, how's it coming along?
The ball's in your court, you know what I'm saying? Just remember. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got the beat, y'all got the hook.
That's it. I did my job.
That's it.
I did my job.
And the production that he gave me for a particular beat is absolutely, it's like chef's kiss good.
Wow,
and I've heard a lot of beats in my entire life. Hundreds, if not thousands of beats in my entire life when it comes to this music shit.
Right.
And, you know, I met a lot of producers at showcases and gotten to know a few of them, and they send me beats, and it's like, okay, then send me something and we'll check it out. They'll send me like a catalog of shit, and I'll go like, okay, You just send me one beat.
Right.
And it trumps like a motherfucker that gives me like a 50 beat catalog.
Thank you, bro.
And that's like,
thank you.
And it truly means where I just finished writing for it, everything. So I'm off all next week. Next week's my birthday, y'all.
Alright, that's what's up.
25 all over again,
Another
baby.
year around the sun.
I was 25 now with the shit that I know now.
That's always the case, though, right? That's always the case. Like, oh my God, just give me 5 years ago.
Give me yesterday. No.
Yo, give me yesterday. Just with the shit I know today.
Hey, man.
Oh man.
25 minutes.
Yeah, but I can't wait to hear that though, man. That's gonna.
You guys believe in time travel? You think there's people that time travel? I know I'm being critical, but I'm asking serious. Do you guys believe in shit like that? You think there's other dimensions and people go through them?
That's a good one. I mean,
I know when I'm on mushrooms, I'm convinced there is.
I believe there's a parallel universe. Like, there's definitely a different plane of us right now. Like, thousands and thousands of planes. You know, like that shit with Rick and Morty? Where there's, like, infinite numbers of views.
Good example.
I believe that there really is a place like that. Like with just universes and universes crossing each other. And we just will never meet them unless, like, you know, possibly we'll try time travel. Or, like, traveling, not only, but traveling back in time. They'd be able to travel forward in time. Mm-hmm. We just haven't developed our technology. We might not even get for probably thousands of years, but we might get
I don't think that we should, though. Like, could you imagine that shit getting in the wrong hands? Like a movie, somebody going back in time trying to make sure Hitler survives or something? You know what I mean? Like, certain things we shouldn't do. You know, like, imagine somebody going back in time and be like, oh, that's a cute little dinosaur. And then brings Jurassic Park to 2022 and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things. That's probably why we don't go back in time.
So if we kill Hitler before he takes over Hitler?
But what if that triggers something else? Because, you know, Hitler only becomes Hitler if he didn't...
We're going to get so demonetized for this Hitler shit.
No, but if he didn't go to... If I'm not mistaken, if he would have got that... If he would have got accepted into a school, or if he would have got something in school-wise, he wouldn't have became the man that he was. He became that man due to the fact that he got rejected in some type of educational thing. So you think about that.
He made a bad choice.
It's a twist.
Yep. Traveling around Vienna, trying to find himself, trying to be a painter.
I mean, since we here with war, what you think? What you guys think about this Ukraine shit? Do you guys are you aware? Should it bother us? Is it like, you know, because you can't have these conversations with just anybody, and then half the time there's nobody to have the conversations with because nobody really knows.
I'm not really paying it no mind.
Putin, no, that shit don't.
No Zelensky.
It's not really like it's nothing new to how this world is working.
Bars.
Really, I mean it's the same thing, it's just new faces. Really.
Bars.
You know, new faces, new time. Things are more open now. So really, all that politician stuff is the same thing, just in a different.
You think it's more in our face now, though? Like,
of course, now anybody could, you know, like our kids could go online right now if we don't got the parental thing on, you know, they can just go and see it, you know. So I mean, that's why I'm not really paying attention to it right now, because it's like, what's that? Is that changing where I'm living?
Is that gonna pay my bill?
Is it really changing us? Is anything changing? Like, I look outside and it's still
The
same
shit.
people robbing, people, you know, you gotta look behind your bag, or, you know, people asking for money, you know, people giving jobs, people taking jobs, you know, stuff like that.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Happening. So what am I worried about some Ukraine people trying to get in America, or whatever the situation is?
Look how nigga said it. Look how nigga said it.
Like, I understand what you mean exactly, but it just goes off like, I don't give a fuck. If it's not happening to me, why the fuck do I care?
That nigga said, yo, what I care about some Ukraine people? Ukrainians. Yo, you stupid.
I'm not trying to be mean.
No, I know. No, we're joking. I'm joking.
I know. We're joking.
And rest in peace to all the people that have died with the bombings. Rest in peace to all the people that, because whatever you guys got going on over there, keep that shit over there.
Yeah, because what we're seeing is just a fraction of what's really happening. That's what I'm saying. Like,
and been going on, like you said.
They're showing us so we could just have an opinion of something, but we don't know what's really happening.
Nah,
you know. So
it's just like remember Desert Storm. You know, nobody really knows what we went over there for. But then when you see you ever seen the news lady? She's over there, and you got the military protecting the poppy fields. You got the military protecting the opium fields because they grow opium out there. What is our military doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't tell us things like that. Those things are under the veil for 10 years later. We're like, oh.
Oh, that's why.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it does suck.
It does, man. You know,
we're mainly here for you, man. I understand what you're from Ukraine, but we're mainly here because you're our guest.
We're here for you.
We're here for you, man. Like, I want to know your side. I know you're from Brooklyn. You're a Brooklyn cat, right?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Brooklyn. Oh, I was born in Manhattan, actually, but raised in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I've been on the trains. I came out the hospital.
Why does everybody from Brooklyn hate the Bronx?
I don't know. I love the Bronx.
I mean, no. It's like every time I meet like a real Brooklyn cat, like it's like, yo, Bronx is fun, Bronx is this, Bronx is that.
I think they just it's following a thing. I think it's just deeply.
Or they're
it's
probably,
to me,
it
it's
might
just
be like
following a thing.
a friendly competition thing.
It's like saying Boricuas don't like Dominicans. That's just a thing. That's not really true.
It's not really
I
true
eat their
because
food and they women.
Like,
oh yeah,
we're the same. Just we was born in a different area in the Caribbean or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, we're pretty much the same. Pretty much. Well,
What's the difference between 80 and 85 degrees?
well, no, not that.
right? Well,
I know what you mean.
The
I know
only
what you
thing,
mean.
the only thing that separates people is culture. You know.
Yeah, like
Culture,
or
the
give you
food,
different
the different
perspectives
sounds of
life,
music.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I don't
yeah.
think our perspectives are too different though, because everybody wants peace, love, and happiness for the most
me,
part.
I like the Bronx. You know what I mean? My cousins were out here. I would come out here, always have fun. We always be dancing. I come to my cousin's house. They played congas. He had a piano in the house. You know, my uncles would give out all his instruments, and then we all jam. And then we'll play Trivial Pursuit. You know, so the Bronx was never.
It's always been home for you.
It's always been chill with me. For me, like yo, it's fire. And they called us Brooklyn Nights because we would come all the way from Brooklyn to chill with everybody from the Bronx, and they be like, "Yo, y'all the Brooklyn Nights." You know, my pops, my moms, and me. And that's because I'm the only child from my parents. So
You don't got no brothers and sisters?
I mean, I have a sister, but she still with the mom, and
I got you.
that situation.
That's just that. Yeah.
Like some things you can't control.
Were you spoiled because you were an only child?
I guess some people would say I was spoiled. You know,
No,
what I
but
mean?
like
I guess they were able to get me things.
They were smart.
I didn't have my own room.
They were smart,
You know,
but you were probably always fresh and fed.
Yeah, of course. I had, you know what I mean? I had a roof over my head. I had clothes. I had toys. You know what I mean? Can't complain. I had video games. I had Nintendo when I was 5. You know what I mean?
When did you pick up an MPC?
I didn't pick up an MPC. I started doing off the top rhymes like when I was 11, 12. Always dancing. You know.
You
I was
dance
big.
Spanish music?
Yeah,
You're good with salsa, merengue?
Nah,
and all?
I had two left
okay.
feet. They tried to teach me, but for some reason I couldn't get it.
Look at his
You know what I
face.
mean? I
He's
couldn't
like,
get it.
I still can't get it.
I can't get it
now,
either.
No, now
Oh, now you can freak it?
Now I'm getting into it. Now I can vibe.
Now you get into it.
Now I'm getting in. Yeah, like me and my lady. we
Yeah, I
dance
can't
a little
dance
something.
no Spanish music neither.
I could do bachata.
Bachata, who
merengue,
can't
of
do
course.
bachata? Yeah.
But salsa, now I'm getting a rhythm to it. But when I was younger, nah.
So you started rapping at 11 years
I
old?
started rapping like 13, 14.
Well, what did you used to rap about? Was it bubblegum raps?
It's just freestyle, like stuff around what was happening.
Did you do it in school? Like, I remember being in school and there was always a group of kids that were always
I
like
did
freestyling or spitting.
around my way, really. In school, I didn't. Like in the beginning, I would always be in the ciphers. Like when I was 13, 14, I would be in the ciphers, and everybody just be rapping. I'd be like, oh, and then like I'd be walking home by myself, and I'd be trying to freestyle some ill shit. But then the cipher there, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying, mad quiet until one day, me and Tequila met. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And Tequila showed me some things, and I was just like, all right, yo, let's go. I had my parents had bought me a karaoke, like it looked like that with tape deck and shit. And
Okay.
it came with a microphone, all that shit. We had a bottle of tequila. It was me, Smurf, and Walter. We went to my crib. It was twisted, and I had beats. I had instrumentals, throwing some instrumentals. Then I started rapping, and I blacked. Like off the top, when you go off the top and you black and you're just saying mad stuff, but not stopping, not messing up, and then you don't even know where you at anymore. I got into that zone, and I loved it.
It was a high.
And it was,
It was like high.
It was like boom. And then when I did it when I was sober, one time I did it when I was sober, and I knew it right there. When I did it without the alcohol,
You was like, oh, this is it.
I was like, yeah, this is it right here. This is what I love to do. This is my passion.
Do you remember like the first like line ever that you ever like recorded?
Man,
That's hard.
wow.
That's hard.
I can tell you mine. That shit was like
I said,
totally different.
How far?
damn.
Oh, you remember it? How far was it before? How far between was it when you when that blackout moment came, and then you went to go record your first verse on a microphone with the 16 bar, and the hook? Like what's the distance from that point of did it just stay freestyling in the streets?
We recorded that whole session.
Oh, you really recorded the
I
blackout?
recorded, yeah. I recorded the blackout.
one session.
That's crazy.
You know, you just press record, and
Just
then we
press
were just
record.
we were like, "Yo,
Yeah,
check,"
record.
and then we just passing the mic and
okay.
like one of those
Well,
things.
that's fire. That's fucking dope.
It wasn't a session. It was like in my living room with the karaoke, and we were just you know, like you know what I mean. Have a bunch, you know, teenagers.
You know what I call that shit? I call that shit a first taste for blood.
Yeah.
You know, like when you first get that first taste
But
of blood.
I didn't really start recording in a professional studio till like I was in my 20s though.
Oh, really? So you
Yeah,
so it was
like
just
I had
freestyle.
me and my mans did a whole album though. I had went me and him bought we bought a sampler, a Doctor sampler, a 303. So I don't know if y'all ever heard of that.
No, I'm not familiar.
303.
The 303 SP 303. It's a SP. It's a Roland. It's called Doctor Sampler, and it was you know, probably now they got like, you know, 1020 now, but it's 303 back then. And it would just allow you to sample shit, and you can like loop it.
It's a little box.
Yeah, a little box
It's
like
really
that. It
low
got,
rich. It's this big. It looks like a Game Boy.
yeah, and then you press the button.
You press button. Wow, that's dope. I never seen
collect,
one of these.
You can connect the CD player in it. It allows you to like sample 5 seconds or 30 seconds. It allowed you to do. Then you just loop it, and then what I would do is I had a keyboard that had preset drums, so I would sample the preset drums from there. Then I got real slick, and I went to the recording where they used to sell CDs and music in the record labels stores, and I pick up drum kits, crazy drums, instrumentals, and they had all just drums playing. All type of vibes, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll go find that shit and I loop it, and then I'll go make my own melodies to it, and then I was, you know what I mean, basically. So I basically made an album off of tape decks, bro.
And what year was this?
This is like from 95 to basically like 2001. I was making music with tape decks, not going to the studio. There was studios, there was 8 tracks. I could have did it, all that, but I wasn't, you know, I was, you know, 18, and I was working I had a daughter, so my money wasn't going to studio.
Wow, you had a kid young?
Yeah, I had it when I was 16.
16, papa.
Yeah, man.
Papa, 16.
Yeah.
That's beautiful though. You know,
That's-
I
like,
mean,
part of
it made me grow up faster. You know what I mean? It took me out of a situation that would have been really bad for me. You know what I mean? I was hanging out with the wrong crowd. You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah, it made you grow up quick.
So I like jumped out of that crowd as soon as I.
See,
know.
but I mean that's a good thing too for your daughter, because I feel like I know you got to be a parent, and I know it's hard when kids raise kids, but that's why they say it takes a village to raise children, because you.
Oh yeah,
in
nah.
a-
I'm
in a
thankful
perfect
for my
scenario, you got
parents,
your
man. They helped out
grandparents,
a
you got
lot.
your parents, you got-
My
you got-
parents, I could say my parents raised her more than I did. You know what I mean? Like for real, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like they did. They helped out a lot.
But that's how it should.
Shout out mom and dad.
I think that's
Shout
how
out
it
to mom
should
and
be,
dad
though.
for real.
You know, if I think that, see, I don't
But
have
that's
kids.
how things go. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, if she was to say, "Yo, I'm in trouble," and I'd be like, "Yo, come to my house. I got a room. You know, bring the babies."
Yeah, you're the same dad. You're the same parent that your parents were
Yeah,
for
I'll
you.
take over. You know what I'm saying? But you know, as long as there's respect, though, it has to be respect.
No, of course, but that's your daughter. You know, like
Nah, that's my daughter. But if she's disrespectful,
she's always your daughter though. No,
she's gonna be my daughter. But she could stay her disrespectful ass over there. You know what I mean? Like
because she's a grown up now. She's her own person to make those decisions.
Like I'm at a point in my life that I'm not gonna have anybody in my circle that's disrespecting me. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna come here like, you know, like I spit on your shoe and then I'm not gonna sit here and act like nothing happened. And, hey, what's up? Hey, so how's that song going? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna do that with you. You know, I can't.
You want to see how the song's going?
Oh, you want to show you how the song's going? See this spit right here? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like.
The song's going fucking great.
So yeah, I'm at that level with my people that I love in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I love you, but if you disrespectful, stay over there. I love you, but
Yeah, the
know what I'm
love's
saying?
not gonna change. I'm always gonna
Yeah.
love
So
you.
like, but when I was younger, it was crazy because you know I wasn't ready for that.
Who is?
No
Young,
one's
Oh
ever really ready for that.
yeah, I wasn't
Young,
ready for
old,
that.
you
It's
know.
crazy because I was, you know, protection and everything, but I was a rookie at protection, so I didn't know you had to switch condoms. You know, one
All
of those
right, all right.
situations.
All right, we need to go somewhere now. Now we
wait.
need to go somewhere. You need to make me
Wait, hold on.
understand this. What do you mean you didn't? So you just kept
kept going,
fucking
you know, just kept going,
filling
you know.
the fucking balloon with water. You just kept filling balloon with water and was like, I don't know what happens.
What?
What?
Go.
What?
One
He
of
just
those
kept. He just
kept going, man.
just-
you know.
He acted like he didn't come.
Well, I started smoking weed then, you know what I mean? So it was like the weed was like a fucking like a numb thing. Like the weed would make me numb, and I'd be just
Piping for hours.
yeah, fucking 17 years old, 17-year-old energy, you know what I'm saying?
Thank God my pull-out game been fucking awesome because,
Yeah, nah.
but nah, B.
No, I learned that one. In my 20s. I was like, all right, boom.
I never liked
I had my
condoms.
second daughter. I was like, all right, I'm gonna now I'm gonna master this other thing.
Wait, hold on.
Call
By
it
your
a
second
pull-out
daughter.
game.
By your
Yeah,
second daughter.
yeah, I had my second daughter, but by then I was in I had my own place.
Oh, you waited a long time to have
Yeah,
it?
yeah, I had 8 years later.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I was in PA. I had my own place. You know what I'm saying? I was working. I was like,
And during this time,
alright.
you're still doing music.
Yeah, of course.
Music never stopped
At this
for you?
time, my man's came from New York to move to PA, and we had got place, and we were supposed to do a project together, but life got
Always.
into that situation.
mean, you know what's
and then
crazy?
he was my roommate, so then that situation got like, bro, this is how you live, nah.
Oh, okay.
I
I
like
understand.
Once you get really
we,
get to see
we
somebody
really
on the inside.
basically we grew out of each other.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like it was
Yes.
like
Outgrew one another.
Yeah, we outgrew each other. Like it was just like, all right, bro. Yeah, well, I guess the music didn't happen, but you know what I'm saying. But it was cool because we re-linked and stuff like that. So we have a song that we're working on right now and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool because he was actually somebody I looked up to when I first started rapping. Like when I would go in ciphers and be quiet, him and his partners and all of them, they'd be rapping and off the top and doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually I started bebopping, so I would be the bebop guy. You know what I'm saying? But
He said, "That's not a
so
beat
yeah,
bop."
so there was a point where me and him had a battle because somebody put an egg in his bag, or somebody told him something that I said or some shit. So we started battling, and
Like bars?
yeah, like
You
songs.
and-
Like he wrote a joint dissing me.
Oh, songs.
Yeah, he wrote a song dissing me. Like he had a song and a hook and everything. And the hook was saying something about me funny, right? And then the verses was talking about me. And I was like, word? So I came back and I dissed him, and then we went back and forth.
How many songs?
And we was
deep?
using somebody mutual friend to
How many
send
songs
each other.
deep?
So we would send each other CDs. It
Wait,
was like,
so,
yo.
but did you guys release any of the music to
No,
the world?
this is before the internet. Like this is when MySpace was popping. So like I could put it on my
It's
MySpace box.
MySpace.
You know that little box you can put your own
Yeah.
music on and shit. So
Yo, this nigga put a
reason
song
why-
dissing his bands on his
yeah.
MySpace
As
page.
soon as you fucking get on his page, dude,
Yeah, exactly.
And you know the
man.
I
songs
miss
about
those
you.
MySpace years, yo. We got
So, but
it needs to come back, man.
but my point of that saying that was when that happened, it made me realize how much my pen game had like
Stepped
evolved. Because now I'm like I'm battling the dude I was actually looking up to at one point with my rhyme, when it came to bars and shit. And I was like, ooh, and I was saying some shit, and I felt like I was winning the battle because it was like, we battling because you fucked up, not because of me. You know what I'm saying? So I had like a upper hand a little bit. Well, I felt, because he has a story. And
That's
I
how
have a
you
story,
came- that's
so
how you
whatever.
came into the
My story was
situation.
like I was the one that was in the right, you in the wrong.
Yeah, you came into the situation with that with that on your
with
shoulder
that,
already.
Yeah, so I was like, all right. So I kind of felt, I had him. And then he had sent one last one, and then I was like, I'm done. I'm good. I was like, yeah, I'm good. Like, that's when I knew I was like, I'm good. Like, I know
Oh yeah,
now
I don't need
I'm
to
at a
respond
level.
to this.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I'm good. I'm straight. You know what I
That's the best
said?
response in the world. Silence.
Yeah,
Silence
yeah.
is
the
the
best
best.
response is no response.
I kind of wish I had gotten a response from this other cat, but maybe we'll get there in a little
Shit,
Oh,
nigga.
my.
Like,
Oh,
look, you got him nervous.
Yeah.
Look,
bit.
nervous.
He pulled his
I'm
squeak
sorry.
though.
Talk about that sturgeon. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
This is
But
this
yeah,
is my
nah.
security pillow.
Yeah. Nah, but it was fun, you know what I'm saying? That was like my battle. That was my actual first battle that I had, you know what I mean? It was running back of CDs and shit. That shit was kind of fire. It was kind of fun.
I
like
miss
that.
the CD era of rap when you just get shit. Like have CDs in
I
your
missed the
car.
mixtape.
Nah,
era
they
of
still
rap.
do it, bro. This guy,
I
Tom
remember
McDonald,
when-
bro.
remember
he's
the
Oh,
selling-
Tom McDonald.
Remember
He's selling CDs.
Jadakiss used to have fucking crazy mixtapes.
Texas,
G
you know.
Unit. Remember the mixtapes, nigga? Used
oh,
to do the check cashing and the dude would sit
Apparently,
there with 100.
apparently, if people like it, they're still buying CDs, man.
Because it's more.
You know what? Frank Knight told me that too.
Oh, Frank, shout out to
This
Frank.
beginning, shout out to Frank Knight. The beginning of this year, we was talking. And he's like, "Yo, people still want that hard copy." I'm like, "Word?" He's like, "Yeah."
They do. It has like a nostalgia of like when CD. You don't necessarily have to play it.
It's like you own it. You look at it. You get to see
Yeah,
the artwork.
yeah, physical.
Yeah.
It's not an NFT.
Like I got shout out to Grizzy Andrew. I got his,
Oh,
and I got it on my wall in the studio. You know what I'm saying? And when yours come out, I'm gonna get yours. So I'm gonna put it on my wall because it's art. You know what I'm saying? It's art.
Yep, I'm definitely
At the
working
end
on
of the day, man. That's why I was like, what RZA did was genius. You know what I'm saying? That one joint he sold for $1 million, and only that one person who ever bought it can hear that.
$2 million.
Or whatever.
What do you mean, the album that never came out?
That only came out for that one person.
Once Upon a Time in Shaolin.
Yep.
Do we think it's real? It's legit, right?
It's real.
It's real.
They played. The
That
guy
happened. The
played
guy
it.
Is
played
he
it.
in police custody?
No, the guy bought it.
He bought it, but he since he was he did some scamming artist shit. He got fucked, so everything got taken with his shit. So I don't know what happened
No,
to
the
that
cops
album.
got it now. I think the cops got it because, like you said, he was a scammer. He scammed the market on pills. He was
Martin
selling-
Shkreli?
Yeah, he was
doing something
running
with
up the
health.
price on pills.
I'll tell you what happened.
You got it?
I saw.
right,
Like,
go.
I remember after that whole thing. Yes, they ended up taking that as like part of his like not his bail, but like get rid of it. Like they kept it in. I think police custody for a minute, and then I think a guy that bought it through crypto for like $2 million. I think they re-put it back on the market, and somebody bought it for $2 million. And then they have a video of the guy playing it. Like you know, he had to find a Walkman just so he can play it. And he's vibing out to it, and it sounds flames. It looks flames, but
like but that's genius though. Like stuff like that. Like to own that. Like that's like a painting now. That's like one of them paintings in somebody's. You know what I'm saying? That they bought for that much, and they just got it on their wall. Only they could see it. Yeah. But here we are.
So listen to this.
Here we are. We got Rich. You know what I mean? Big, beautiful artwork, and you're gonna have more than one. You know what I'm saying? So now everybody can have something like that, and that's dope. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Once Upon a Time in Shaolin was purchased by the art collecting empire Pleaser DAO for $4 million. According to the New York Times, in July, the United States government announced that it has sold Once Upon a Time in Shaolin, the one-of-a-kind WuTang album, to an unknown buyer. So the government sold the WuTang album for $4 million.
Yo, you gotta think about it. Listen, man, you gotta think about it. I tell my lady this all the time, right? Because she's a painter, right? She be painting these little joints, right? And she be like, "Oh, baby, how much you think?" I'm like, "Yo, that's $300, $400." She's like, "No, look at it, so small." I'm like, "I don't care how small it is. You want to go?
Put some value in
I'll
it.
go look. I'll go into it. We look at some crappy shit that look like a 5-year-old drew it, and that shit is going for $1,200,000 or like ridiculous.
fucking art gallery bread, Guggenheim bread.
Yeah, so and then you got pieces that you go online, they're small like this, a little napkin, and that's like $600 because some guy that drew it or he sneezed on it.
I told you we brought it up here.
So I told her, I was like, your artwork, our music, your album, you might put it out for $20, but that shit ain't no worth $20. That's why when Nipsey did what he did,
He sold like
it's
$1,000
genius because
So, yeah.
he felt his music was worth
And then
that price.
And then Jay-Z bought it. J. Cole bought it. People
bought it because they buy art. Those people that buy it buy art.
You see the guy
You know
that
what I'm
sold
saying?
the invisible sculpture?
What?
Yeah, somebody sold
Some guy
sculpture.
sold an invisible sculpture.
Like
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna see.
literally
how
from
much.
I think millions of dollars, and it's like a picture of it on a stool, and there's nothing on the stool, and somebody fucking bought it.
Look at his face.
You serious?
There you go.
Somebody bought an invisible sculpture.
All right.
So
an Italian artist auctioned off an invisible sculpture for $18,300. It's made literally of nothing. This is his quote. It's a work that asks you to activate the power of the imagination.
and people pay, and that guy, somebody bought that.
Somebody bought it, yeah.
Wow. And then you got like 5 little kids out in the world somewhere going 10 miles for some water.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we got people buying imaginary sculptures.
I mean,
excuse me, invisible
sculptures.
Sculptures.
No,
But the power of your imagination.
you got to use your imagination.
But you can only see it with the power of the imagination.
So let me ask you something. Does the sculpture look the same to you as it looked to me?
I don't know, but
I don't know.
I'm seeing a chair right now. So I don't know how I'm gonna imagine a sculpture on the chair.
It's not even a chair. It's a white base.
Oh, like this. Like,
It's a white base, and he says it's there.
It's right there. You don't see it? It's
That's
right
white
there.
people. That's white people.
But to double down on what
Only a
you
white
said,
person can think that
art.
shit up.
You know, there's something about art that it lasts forever. We live in a privileged age where the internet, you know, everything we do, all this YouTube shit, it's gonna last forever. One of your kids can find some shit that you put on YouTube 20 years ago where you were acting foolish, saying some dumb shit, and be like, Dad, this is you.
Like Kanye West.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but it lasts. Well, that's why I tell you what Kanye's doing is smart. What he's doing is by dropping this documentary, he's creating a way that his kids see him from where he came from. So before you judge me on all this shit that your mom talks about, before you judge me,
and hopefully he watches it and wakes himself back up.
Facts.
Because he need to get back on his.
He was a monster, man.
Yo, like
that was so inspiring.
Open the year, like
because you know what the need to like the grind, he's already surpassed it. Like he's already. So I don't think he has that drive to like want to be like how he was when he was just trying to make it. Because it's like now that he's made it, and he's only been leveling up these past 15 years. It's like, what's the next thing? What's the next level for him? He's trying to figure it out. I think
he got so into it that he's now allowing people to maneuver his music around. That whole, you know, stem player, that to me, that's fire though, cause like he could send it to me, and then I get the album, and then I can basically edit the album the way I want it to sound.
That's fucking interesting.
For me, that's
very
like,
interesting.
For me, cause I love doing that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, see how you send me the song, and then I added all those sound effects, and I put, you know what I mean?
You put character into your shit.
I love doing stuff like that. So for me, that's like, oh, I would just want that just so I could be like, yeah, this is my version of Kanye West's album.
Is it gonna
be play it for you?
Is it like
you know what I'm saying?
Style, you gotta, you know how the first runs be all fucked up, and then you gotta wait like at least a year or two to get the better model.
Official, yeah.
So let's see how the first one grows.
You know, but the way the world works on that though, the only way you get the Oculus 2 is if the Oculus sells. So, you know, if you sit there and you wait for the best PS5 to come out, because you're not, the first ones might be defective. You don't, the next ones won't come out. They need that money in order to make the next ones better. So you need sheep to buy the fucked up shit. In order for us to get that good one 2 years later that they built, they need that money.
I told you I'm getting an Oculus. We're gonna be fighting the metaverse.
Everybody keeps saying they're getting one, but nobody got one. Use my referral code. We get $60.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, metaverse. You haven't fucked with it, right?
Huh?
The metaverse?
No, not yet.
Yo,
not yet, man. Metaverse, NFTs, all that stuff.
I'm scared that it's gonna take you know what they need to do? They got a headset, right? They need to just make it where it's like a dome. Like a dome, and you're in, like, you put it over, and you know what I mean? The whole area, because this headset, this is where they're losing. This is the most annoying thing in the world after an hour.
Right? The VR thing?
Or when you're sweating, or, you know, say your head's too big.
You tried it yet?
I have it.
You have it?
I tried it.
Yeah, he tried it.
It's fun?
It's fun.
Nigga, it's fun.
It's very fun.
You got I heard the Iron Man is fun.
No, see, if I don't think they have the Iron Man on the Oculus 2.
Oh, okay.
There's different types of VR. I hate that I got into this world. You have the Oculus 2, you have like the PlayStation VR, and then you have VRs that you use PCs, and like a PC, you can literally have any game you want,
right,
and have it on your headset and all that shit. Yeah, they go up in price, bro. They have haptic suits. They have suits where you're playing a zombie game, shooting game. You fucking feel it when it shoots you.
So I want to go to that like VR room in Paramus. They have a VR room called the Sandbox. It's where they have like I think 5 different game styles where you can have like up to 8 people. You can all play a board game and do like mini games, or you can all go to war with each other, like go like into a fight, or you can all get into like a boxing ring, like play like a Smash Bros style type of fighting with each other.
That's dope.
And it's only like $50 a person, and you can each play for an hour and a half, up to an hour and a half.
$50 a person. Mom, I want to go to the fucking VR place. I want to go to the VR place. You went there 4 times this week.
Wait, $50 in what? How long though?
An hour and a half.
An hour and a half.
That's good. You'll be tired after an hour and a half of doing all that shit, because I'll be tired.
That's dope.
I'll be tired as fuck.
I was trying to
That's what that's for, though. All you people that are overweight and all you people that don't want to go to the gym and not work out, like don't want to be around people, go get an Oculus. This shit is great for working out. Great for your arms. You have fun. You know what I mean? Like,
you're not even thinking about working out.
You're just having fun. Yo, bro, you're sitting there like I got the Beat Saber game. Yeah. I be sitting.
Doom, 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 doom,
You be
doom.
You see
doing
your battle
drums?
ropes in your nigga. I could do that shit mine because I'm over here like this all day. Yo, the boxing shit. Everybody I fuck with, I make them try the boxing shit. Everybody's a boxer until that boxer's in front of you. Now I see like when you see a nigga throw a punch, and you're like, damn, you really can't throw a punch. He's over here like with the T-Rex arm punches. Most people don't know how to fight. So when you put that on, you can really.
You think you can fuck that nigga up in VR?
Yo.
And inside you looking like Rocky and shit.
And on the outside, you're like this.
Yo, we gotta do a video like that just to put that shit up.
Yo, we should. That's the truth.
I thought I'm gonna join that. There's a box gym. They literally built it like less than a year ago.
Oh wow.
Literally 30 seconds.
Y'all better watch it. Yo's gonna get his hands up.
real
You better
now.
watch it.
It's I think it's like
So
$180 for 3 months.
so how old are you, man? How you gonna be?
I'll be 34.
34? Oh shit. Congratulations,
34.
man. 34.
Yep, I gotta get my balloons ready.
Ah,
Every tradition since I was 30, I always get like the number balloons.
okay.
So I did for 30, 31, 32, 33,
Now 34.
now 34.
Yeah, I remember celebrating them things like that. Now I'll be like, oh, it's my birthday, yeah.
Yo, I got one for y'all. So I just turned 33. Now I've been saying that like, yo, I got one more year to live. Jesus died at 33, right? So I was chilling with somebody. I was chilling with somebody, and I'm like, she's like, how old are you? I'm like, I'm 33. And what year are you born? I'm like, 89. She starts counting. I start counting. I'm like, she's like, you're 32. I said, no. She's like, bro. And then I guess I'm high. So I'm like, I'm convinced. I'm like, shit, I'm 32. So for 3 days I was 33, right? My birthday was like on a Friday or some shit, Saturday. For 3 days I was 30. And then come like Wednesday, I'm convinced that I'm 32. So for like 2 days I'm 32. And then I'm sitting with Lisa on the couch and I'm like, you know I'm 32, right? No, I said, what year are you born? She goes, I think she said like 83 or some shit. And I'm like, so I'm 6 years younger than you, right? She's like, yes. So how old are you? Because she turned 30, whatever. She's like, I'm like, I'm 32, right? She goes, no, nigga, you 33. Pulls out the phone with the calculator. I was like, oh, shit. I don't know what age I am no more.
I forgot.
I forgot. Now you don't even ask me.
Man,
34.
I feel,
You feel every bit of 34?
I don't feel 34. I feel younger.
I bet you fucking like you 20.
So, but it's like I'm in a better a better mindset than what I was ever at like 24.
Can't tell wearing that NASA hat.
I'm out of this world now. Back then, I'm still on Earth.
Oh, boys.
Man, he left you, Bob.
Yo,
24-year-old me's looking up at 34-year-old
He said you looking
like,
small
oh,
from
shit.
up here.
I'm gonna be cooler 10 years from now.
Exactly. In the 10 years from now, you'll have the whole suit.
Oh, forget it. 44, that's gonna be.
so your first project, how old were you when you put it out?
My first project, it was called...
And were the beats yours? Were they
yeah.
beats made by you?
Most of them were.
What kind of satisfaction is that?
That's dope.
Like,
It
do
was
you
dope.
feel
I had a listening party and everything.
like I feel like you're a true. I feel like you know what, when I'm seeing that Kanye doc and then you saying that, I think that's, you know, I know you got your rappers and rappers rap, but to be part of the production that you made, you made you're the artist painting the entire picture. You made the canvas, you made all the you got all your paint, you got your brushes, and nobody's helping you. It's your job to make that picture beautiful.
And at that time, I recorded and mixed everything myself.
And you mixed everything yourself?
Cubase.
Cubase?
Yep.
So you learned your way around that yourself? You self-taught?
Nah, what I did was I hung around people that recorded, and they invite me, yo, come chill. I've been chill. I'd pull up a chair, sat right there, and watch them do their thing. They record people. Sometimes they just make beats, and I watch them do that, and that's how I learned. And then one day, my man had a studio equipment, but he was trying to look for a spot to leave it in, and I just told him, yo, leave it in my house until you find a place for you. And I sacrificed my living room for the studio, and we put it up. And then from there, I learned how to use. I was using a Newman microphone. I was using the compressor. I forgot what it's called. That big ass compressor. That
The
now.
big Behringers and shit.
No. The one that's popping now. It takes a tube.
Mackie?
You need a tube to light it up. It goes with
It's a
the
tube
Newman.
compressor, right?
Yeah. You need to warm it up for like a half an hour. Anyway, but I had all that stuff. I was recording. Then I was using Cubase. They had Pro Tools, but he had Cubase at the time. So I was like, all right.
That's what you learned on.
That's what I learned on.
And Cubase, you can make beats on too, right?
Yeah, you could do. But I was using FL Studios. FL Studios. Yeah, that's what I started getting good at.
That's the
That's
basic.
what I'm making beats with now. The beats I sent you. That's everything's FL Studios.
Who'd you inspire from to make your own beats?
RZA, really, because he was
Nigga
doing
went straight
it.
to the GOAT. Yeah.
Well, that's who I grew up. I didn't like Kanye came later.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Nah, but I
know what
got
I'm
you.
saying? But like RZA was making beats and rapping. You know what I mean? Because this is how I would see the CD. I'm like, oh shit, D Diggs. Like, I was like, what? This guy did? He making the beats. So that but really, what inspired me to make my own beats was I got tired of rapping over instrumentals. I would get instrumentals, and be rapping and be, like, ain't no nigga like I used to be, ain't no lyrical like the flows I got. These rhymes will kill you better. I was doing one what they call parodies.
Parodies. There you go.
But lyrical form, you know what I mean? Not making it funny and like.
You was rapping.
Yeah. So I got tired of that. So I used my piano. I did what I did, and I started making beats, man. One time this kid, Danny, his father owned a building. He was a super for the building, but rich building. So their trash was never really trash. So when he came to my crib with this piano, that I could build intros, make choruses, and like time it and make the time in the beat. So when I pressed my beat, the intro will come on, the hooks, I started building beats, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, oh, word. He brought me that. So that's really what inspired me. I got tired of rapping over instrumentals.
You wanted to make your own.
Yeah, like, so I can't really say, like, I
it wasn't an individual person.
What gave me a boost, like, RZA did, like, oh, shit, he's doing it. It made me okay that I could do it. But what really pushed me towards that was the whole,
Yeah, wanting to do it.
Yeah, because I was always into like playing with the piano anyway. Because I told you, coming to the Bronx, my uncle, playing congas.
So you play piano?
Yeah, I play by the ear.
That's crazy.
By the ear, so I could you give me a beat. Like we could play some songs right now, and I'll come up with some melodies for your songs.
That's great. That's awesome, man. People that are musically inclined at a young age, you get to really excel. When you get older, if you really love the music, you that shit's like second nature to you.
Yeah.
You could pick up an instrument, you could sing, you could dance, you got the body.
What I would do is practice the beatbox with my songs. Like not my songs. Like before I was writing my own music. I would listen to like whatever was hopping. I would just be like, and then just try to keep up with the song. You know what I'm saying? And then when it came to the street and we was all freestyling, I was the beatbox guy. And just going for hours.
Were you giving, at this point, now you make beats, were you giving them out to people? I mean, selling them? Did you have confidence enough in your beats? Because I feel like that's a big thing, when you're coming up as an artist, having the confidence that what you're making is something that can sell or people will want to fuck with. Right. So you making beats, did you start giving them out right away? Did people ask for them?
Yeah, when I started making my beats, I wasn't tracking nothing out. You know what I'm saying? I was still learning things. I wasn't panning left and right and certain sounds and giving sounds their own space. I didn't know none of those things yet. You know what I'm saying? So I was just making beats for people to rap with on. Let's go make rap. Let's make a song. All right, bet. I'm gonna make the beat. I make the beat. Y'all did the beat. All right, let's come on the crib and we record and just do that. Then as I got from when I went to Pennsylvania, I came back. As I got into my 20s, that's when I started learning about you got to pan certain things. You got to track out songs so you can mix it and it can sound like the music on the radio. You know what I'm saying? That's when I started learning these things. And that's when I was like, all right, bet, another field. And thank goodness God, the Most High lined me up with this person that I can have equipment in my living room. And I learned that.
Yeah.
And then from there I self-taught, but I learned from watching other people too. You know what I mean? I just still learning now. Like Eluse just told me some shit about stereo. I thought I knew everything about stereo and mono, the difference. And
go ahead, go break down.
So we all know stereo and mono. Obviously, stereo you get left and right, and mono you get one solid, right?
Yeah.
But in all, stereo is mono,
The same thing.
same thing, but it's just two copies of the mono.
Oh,
So
really?
like if all the sounds are still straight, there will be no difference. Now the only difference is if you alter one sound to be on left and right. So what the mono is, mono will eliminate that and make it one, but the stereo keep that left and right effect because it has two copies. That's the only difference. So I was just thinking that it was just stereo is just two.
Just
You know,
it's by
just-
itself. It's a standalone.
Yeah. So sometimes some programs will read it. It'll look one wave, but then if you put it in another program, you'll see it'll be two.
It's separated.
It separates
Yeah.
it because it comes as two waves. Because it's digitally printed as two
but
waves.
you don't notice it. That's
But you
why.
don't notice it.
Yeah, you don't know. That's why,
Yeah.
like when I'm doing my, when I'm doing my music, the
Right.
first thing I do is have to take that little circle off and put it mono.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But I'm using GarageBand, so I
Yeah, you
think
say you use GarageBand. That's crazy.
so they're not. It doesn't have that circle setting.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, it just
okay.
has quality. So I use the highest quality, the one that's upper than the CD quality.
Uh-huh.
I use that one, and but my engineers tell me they don't mess with the music sonically as long as I'm not doing nothing in there.
Yeah. As long as you're not doing anything in this.
Yeah, I mean, if me personally, if I do it, it's because I want it the way it sound, the way I did it. Like if I do something and it says pans left and right real quick in one certain spot, I'll send it to my engineer, and if he says something about it, I'll just say that's because I want it the way it sounds, the way I chose. You're not gonna mimic my stuff. Sometimes it just don't happen that way. You know what I mean?
And that's part of your creativity. Like
Yeah.
I argue. Look, Finster. You know, Finster. One thing he used to not like, but he had to get over it with me. Like, he used to hate when I used to come in there and bar that studio up with 80 bars. I drop
Right.
a 5-6 minute track, no hook, no. And he used to be like, nigga. And then he would get mad because I'm like, nah, again. He's like, bro, I'm not gonna, like, the way you make songs is you get a hook, I said, I understand that, but this is my song. I'm not making songs for the world and people. I'm making it for me. Without being selfish, I'm making it for me. I'm making it because I can, because I'm paying for this session, and because this is how I want it to sound.
Right.
So this is how I would like it. So then now it's easier for us. Now it's like if there's like, so I sent them the project. That project we did, I had to chop some of the beats up. Some of the bar, somebody went half a bar over. I put drops in the wrong places. Sometimes he's like, yo, you got to put the drop right here. You're putting it right there. I'm like, oh, thanks for teaching me. But then when we're in the studio, he's like, see, you did it again. You moved the beat over too much. Yeah, I'm like, it's all right though, right? He's like, yeah, I got it. I'll fix it. When we first started, he used to be like, don't touch the fucking beat. I'll do it. If you give me more work to do, I'm like, yo. He hates that because a lot of people, they're subjected to doing things the right way on paper. This is the way I was taught. This is the way the industry works. This is the way it's been
format.
working.
Yeah,
the
the
format.
format and all that
Don't
shit.
fuck up the format. You fuck up the format, I don't want to do it. But
Yeah.
you get the respect from a producer when he
Yep.
realizes you're not fucking up the format. You're
Yeah.
actually just putting your creativity, saying fuck the format. I respect it, but my creativity got to be a part of it too.
Me and Fistic got to that point too.
Told you.
Not,
No, he
not,
does it
not
everybody.
too crazy, but
No,
it's because
not too crazy. You're a new client.
yeah, I'm a new client.
Yo, one album in though. One album in, he'll be able to if you ever share chemistry. I
No,
love.
but he's
being-
already seen how, because I'm not that hard to work with. It was just that because of loading up the files, you have to sometimes make sure they all go in, right? Because my house is
when
very
you did
busy.
The PC cloud.
Yeah, when I put the files, you know how it takes all the vocals. So I'm like, oh, okay, it's taking all the vocals. I gotta wait for them to list. So I'm not gonna sit there and wait. So I go and handle my kids and do that, and then come back. And I didn't double check to see if everything is there. So when I sent him the song, he's like, yo, usually you do this. It's 4 hooks. The chorus is 8 bars, and it's the normal thing to do. And then I'm like, and the first thing I wrote was like, well, you're gonna see, I'm not the normal artist. I'm gonna come, different. But then he said, yeah, but you ain't got no hook on it. I'm like, wait, I sent him the hook. I'm like, what the fuck? So then I went to the folder and I was like, oh, that's why. He probably
you didn't
thinking,
upload.
yeah, because he just mixed the verse. And he sent me back. When I heard the thing, I was like, where's the hook? And I'm like, oh, he's probably bugging. He's probably thinking like, because he's like, oh, okay, but he probably thought it was my artistry thing
Yeah.
of it because the song's called More Music.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense that it was just more music than lyrics.
So it fit anyway.
So yeah, so he probably in his head he's like, all right, maybe he's one of those weird artists that he's doing it like that. All right.
I know my problem with this,
love
with
you,
being in the
Fister.
studio. Being in the studio is that my delivery was always like very normal when I first started because I didn't know that you could be. I wasn't like as animated because I look at a lot of like my old records that I never released and I'm just rapping like this and this like boy I'm thinking like everything's alright, everything's all good and then like I went with Cause, shout out to like my producer, and he's like, for this show you should just get like. You just get a little bit more, like just try, like
Loosen
like
up.
loose. Let's loose.
Right.
So he'll probably tell you this when he first like put like a beat. I was rapping over like a Sly Family Stove beat,
Okay.
and he told me like, "Oh, get more air, baby. Like be yourself." And I'm like, I'm like, he got scared.
Okay.
You said be myself.
It's like be yourself. I tell you to scream. Like screaming being yourself. Like no. So then he's like he kind of told me about like okay.
Censor it, yeah.
And then, mind you, I'm like this close to the mic,
Yeah.
so he hears
Don't do that.
below. Yeah, he told like,
Don't
don't do that.
do
It's
that.
like you're gonna scream,
You're
back the
chopping
fuck
over
up,
Yeah,
and
learn
then
how to-
scream.
Learn how to yup.
So I had to like learn how to position myself because even me today, like sometimes I'll get like too into this, like I'm hearing it,
Right.
I'm feeling it, and then like when it gets to the part, I'm like okay, I'm going too close. Let me back. And it's like it's like okay,
Yeah,
I hear you getting louder, man. Just back up a
So
little
that's
bit.
you still work with that guy? Like
Yeah,
you
I still work with him
so,
to this day. Like he
so-
helped me release. All
So
my
right
albums, all my-
now you're gonna like that's where you record basically.
Yeah, that's the bro. He's everything. He taught me pretty much everything when it
didn't-
comes to like.
He allowed you.
studio.
He showed you how to channel your stuff too. That's good, man.
Yep.
I didn't
dope.
I didn't get my spitter voice. And it's crazy too because I've been spitting since I was like 20 with my friends, right? Let's just say 20 with my friends, making me. But I didn't get my studio voice, like my studio till probably like 3 years ago. 3 years ago, if I'm being honest, man. Like, it came to the point where, I would get to the studio and the words couldn't come out right. I wasn't saying. It was just like I guess I would get high and get discouraged. Like I would smoke, thinking, yeah, let me smoke a blunt before I go record, and then I'll record my shit, and then when I got I'm like, and I'm like, maybe it's just because I'm high. It sounds like trash. Get in the car, and I'm like, nah, this shit sounds like trash, yo. So I started realizing when I go to the studio, if I'm recording, there's probably no drinking and smoking. If I'm recording, I get there completely sober, because and not only do I get there sober, I have all the shit that I'm recording memorized.
Right.
Because I go in there now, when I don't play with that fucking $50, $60 an hour. I know when I'm going in the booth, I'm getting good work with good people, but I know I'm paying for it. I ain't got no time to poly with niggas and talk about Thanksgiving. I come in here, put the beat on, let me go in the booth, let me record my verse. All right, go to the next one. We mix all that shit after. If I'm recording at home, take my time, I chill. I could relax, but when I'm in the stew, like that's how I got my studio voice only 3 years ago. Where I get in there now and I get busy. Now, like if we're having a session in my house, I know it's true, but if we're coming to record, have your verse ready. Because when you get in here, after we're done talking for a second, I'm at you ready? Because I'm ready. You know what I mean?
Right.
I want to get this shit done. Because it's a mode you get in. You can't force it. You can't go to the studio. All right, time to record. You can't force it. I wish. You know why I put a studio in my house? The same reason why you decided to make beats. The same fucking. I got tired of depending on every engineer to be available for me when I needed them, because
That's
I'm
one
the
thing,
nigga
man.
that gets hot.
You gotta
for
get a
this.
studio in your crib
Been telling them that. I'm the nigga that gets hot though at 11 o'clock at night.
just for those ideas.
You know, at 11 o'clock at night, you like, damn, I just wrote a hot verse. Damn, I want to go to the studio. Damn, so you call in all your engineers and they're laughing at you because they're like, bro, I'm in a session right now. No, I'm not
You gotta
available till
book that.
tomorrow or the next
You
day.
gotta book it, yeah.
So I went, fuck it. Let me put a studio in my house. Never got to depend on an engineer again.
Yo, for a little one stack, man, you can get a little bundle, man. You know what I mean? Don't hurt. It actually it
you're an
helps
artist,
you
you should have a
evolve
studio
your
in your house.
creativity. See how you're getting on animated and stuff? That'll help you get more comfortable, even more comfortable, bro. Like I've been Like
You're very animated.
I got animated.
Your performances, your performances, whether it be on the train or whether it be in person on a stage, even on track, like I see you and it kind of doesn't match the crazy you got.
because I don't have the budget to get the clothes yet.
No,
but
it's not
I
that.
will.
Even in your face, your attitude, how you talk. If I was talking to you on the phone,
yeah.
I wouldn't think like that you were a person making all that shit on the left side.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You bring the animation out when it's time to.
When it's time to, yeah.
Feel me?
I'm like, I'm gonna say because you said you had your voice, the thing. My voice, you know, I had like 3 stages of change voice,
Yeah,
man.
I
I had
believe
the
you.
young man, you know, and then the over puberty voice, and then is performing live voice.
That's
I
another
started
one.
performing. When I started performing on stage, you know, my voice started changing because you're like you're doing something else, you know. And then when I started doing the train shit, that really changed because I ain't got a microphone and I'm trying to project my voice over a loud ass train
And get all their attention.
and get attention. And now I do.
Oh,
Now
no,
fucking my shit is. I'll be like, yo, and they be over there like all the way at the end of the car, like, yo. And then I get up to them, yo, them bars is fire. And I'm like, oh, where you heard me? You know, in the beginning I was like, where you heard me? Now I don't. Now I know.
He said, now I know.
Now I know. You know what I mean? But yeah, like
Yeah.
I always look at that, and it's like that just helped me more in my craft too, bro. Because now when I get in the mic, you know, I know how to like my setting. You know, like there's a normal setting on the Scarlet, right? I have
What
to
you got?
put it
I got a
half.
Scarlet
I have
too.
to put it down because my vocals are so like projected so strong that it's gonna pick up strong. So anytime like if I go to a new studio, I tell the engineer, yo, put my vocal income lower than usual, like the intake, because my vocals is thing, and I don't want to be like this. I like to be.
You like to be on
I
it.
like to be on the mic so you can hear every fucking pronunciation. You know what I mean? Unless they tell me, yo, don't worry. Is it, you know,
It's a
this
fucking
mic-
$8,000 microphone.
Yeah,
It
it's
could
gonna
pick up the
you
crickets
up.
in Florida.
You throw a fart while you rapping, it's gonna hear it. So try not to let that happen. You know.
You could think of being on the beach and we'll record it.
Yeah, you know what I'm
You
saying.
could think about the beach
You
and
hear
it'll
the
record it.
seagulls. Just don't think about the beach while you're rapping, because then we're gonna hear seagulls. It's gonna fuck up the recording.
Now that is true though. Like
But
when I think about
some
stage
things-
performing, that
changes your vocals.
that shit is
because-
you
Live
must be
performance is fucking
live perform. Yeah,
different.
Yeah,
I used to squeak. Yo, my first 10 performances, my nervous was so
the
real.
nerves
I'd be
go.
like, "Hey, what's up, everybody? All right, whatever," and then I go to spit, and I be good for a minute. Yo, I swear, go, and I'm trying. Yo, I swear to God, it's like I'm drowning in water. And then it comes, and then it comes. Back about to go in, then about the Nick just suck, can't get no wins. I'm like, and then somewhere the balance comes because now it's too much. I was trying to force it, now it's now that's why when I go perform, my nigga, yo, I be just straight laser focused.
Definitely
B.
no smoking, no drinking.
Nah, but I'm laser focused, B. I don't play. Tell me I got a performance, I don't play. You tell me what time I'm performing, I don't play. I don't ask people to come with me because I don't want to bring nobody in the car.
Pardon me, y'all. I don't mean a
Okay.
thing, but I gotta use the bathroom.
Go ahead, puppy. It's right there through that door. Yeah, man. Like I be wanting to fucking. You good?
Yeah, I'm great.
You're not there yet. It's like
I'm good,
56.
Jake. Shit.
Figure another half would be alright. I love yo-yos.
There
Look
you
at this nigga. He's a spaceman. He's a rocket man.
But, like for the live performances, I remember like I used to always mistake was I would over project, like in my first song, and then my fucking throat started hurting.
You will burn out.
I would burn out already. I'll be like, all right, I feel the scratch in my voice coming. Like, oh shit. And that's like, and I got 3 more songs left. I'm like, fuck. So I'm like trying to. I was like, oh, anybody got some water?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I pride myself on that. I pride myself on long performances. I pride myself. Like give me a 25-minute set. Give me a 20-minute set. Allow me to fucking make a set list where I can have these people really into my story. Yo, I used to perform Hands on My Strap. Mm-hmm. The song's about just me rapping. The strap is my microphone. Mm-hmm. It's not a gun. It's my microphone. I used to perform Hands on My Strap, and I would have a shoebox with my performance, and people would think I'm pulling out a gun, I'm pulling out a microphone. You feel me? Like, give me 20, 25 minutes. I'll go ahead and make a movie out of my set. I'll make a movie out of my set. I'll tell my man, yo, do me a favor. yo, when I'm performing this song, I want you to be in the back. I want you to say some stupid slick shit, and I'm gonna fucking curse you out, and then I'm gonna jump into my verse.
Yep.
That's what you're
Add some showmanship.
That's what you're supposed to do. Like, that's why I pride myself on those long sets, because you give me opportunity, and then I could. That's always been my flex. My flex is always, I like doing 80 bars, 90 bars, no hook. My flex is, I like performing 20, 25 minutes, and niggas like, damn, he could go another 20, 25 minutes? Hell yeah, I can. I like, that's, because people see that, and they're like, oh, shit. You know, like, that'll really stand out in the world of everybody that performs. It's, because now, yo, I know when I go performing sometimes now, these people just whack.
Oh, my God.
I know they're getting, I know
shit.
they're learning, but
even the ones that have learned this, this motherfuckers that I knew like 5-6 years ago still rapping over their back vocals and shit.
Oh God, they don't do the TV tracks.
No, they don't do TV tracks.
God, yo, artists, do your TV tracks. It's not that when you go to the studio before you leave with that fucking song that you want to bump in your car, tell him, yo, give me a TV track too. Like, come on, perform over your TV tracks. You look, it's humiliating. That's fucking. That's the Dipset, but fucking battling the locks on verses.
Oh my God.
It's humiliating. You understand? Like,
but they never really like. They don't like each other.
Who?
The Dipset.
Like them?
The main crew, yeah.
My nigga, they're all you got.
Like the Locks, you can see that they're like friends and they grew up.
But they're brothers though. Like the Locks are like they keep it 3 for a reason. You know, Dipset more than 3. Dipset, they're Harlem niggas. I'm not talking shit on Harlem niggas, but not to say YOs or whatever, but I feel like, you know, when it comes to the Locks, they got picked up when they were 18, 19. You know? I think they learned a little bit more professionalism in the game, especially with P. Diddy as their like boss. A little bit more professional than Dipset in Harlem.
Jay-Z being your boss.
You know what I mean? Dipset in Harlem, that's different. That's why they like that. Look who their bosses were. Jay-Z and Def Jam, you know, like it's different. Jay-Z, I mean, they condoned all that acting up and the rah-rah and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You seen the Locks and the Dipset go at it, right, on the verses?
We were just talking about that, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why you could tell the difference.
We were just talking about TV tracks. I said we use artists.
Yeah, you could tell the difference. Yeah, because these dudes is rapping over their songs instead of having the TV tracks ready. Like,
ridiculous.
Nope.
Ridiculous.
And you couldn't at least get the instrumentals and just rap it all, you know what I mean? Like,
nah, you know why though? That was 1, it was for a bag. 2, they don't want to. They
could have got the instrumentals.
They didn't want to be there for that though. They was just like, they call us out. We're gonna look a certain way if we don't do this. All right, fine, but we're gonna do it our way. Feel me? We're gonna do it the way we want to do it. We're not gonna do it how y'all want to do it. You want us performing? Not gonna work. What happened? Did you close that bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't blow it up.
Smells like somebody. Did I fart? I didn't fart.
No, I didn't fart.
You farted?
That's why I was like,
you smell it too though?
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
you smell it too? Yo, you definitely farted.
No, I didn't.
You got.
I didn't fart. I swear. I swear on the spaceman, I didn't fart.
Yo, I'm saying. That's why I was like listening. The flush is all right. Everything is broken.
Yeah.
Wait, let me see what we.
Yo, did it flush? Is everything all right?
I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah, door's closed.
Doors closed.
Yeah, but open it. See if it flushed.
I went number 1. So
Your pee-pee don't stink like that.
yeah, like, bro, I didn't smell that when I was in there.
Yo, but that's crazy. That came out of nowhere.
It's not for Todd. He injured it.
It's just the basement.
It might be. You know what? The laundry room.
It smells like ass?
No.
Water.
There's like the main pipeline.
The water, you know.
Oh, I got you.
Water, man. Water be stinking like that.
Yo, you know water is like a #1 killer of people because they get malaria from dirty water. You know, you get fucking all this shit.
Yeah, man. So how's the project sounding, man? What's good? You know what I mean? Like
my project with Last Measure came out. It sounds very well put together.
To my understanding, it's you and another artist,
yeah,
right? So it's like it's a collabo art project.
Yeah, like if I'm being blunt,
my entire
rap career is a feature. If I'm
so everything you've done is with somebody else.
Everything that is out on DSPs or internet. Nah, yeah. I mean, I probably have some solo shit. I have my SoundCloud. I have songs out there, but no.
I gotta get your projects, man.
Everything is. I'm a feature.
You got your whole albums out. Like it's all out. Like I can go download it.
Yeah, you can download them. Like they're on Apple Music, Spotify, and all that stuff.
All right, cool.
You know why? Because
I want to try to get into trying to do like CDs and maybe even vinyls. Like
Oh,
nice
that's
little
nice.
You
Big
can,
wax.
man. You should.
A wax. Yeah, if you can.
You
should.
should.
Actually,
bro.
for the cover I just showed you.
Yeah, like you
That'll
have
be
the
on fire.
artwork needs to be on something solid,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
just on the, digital
On a screen.
and
It's
internet.
fucking.
Like
Oh,
NFT or
look.
something.
Look at my.
He's right though.
Look at this. You know,
He's right,
you
though.
want to
You
be able
got
to
it.
be like, yo, check this out. You know what I mean? Go in
Just
there,
post it, make
pull
it.
out like, yo, boom.
And that's how you
Look at
embody
it.
your accolades too. You know what I mean? You embody when you look at that shit, it motivates you. You're like, damn, that's
Bro,
mine.
that's fire. And
It's
you can give
mine.
it to DJs that still have vinyls. They'll appreciate that, bro.
Oh, shit. Of course.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
definitely like after this fourth one. If I could really like, well, I don't want to expedite. I don't want to force it, but if I could expedite and get like a fifth album, I can drop this one by the end of this year because this one's already done. I'm just final mix and master and everything. I only
Okay.
got like 4 more tracks to mix and master, and then I can do that during my week. Now I'm off
Okay.
next week, and then like for the next like 3-4
So
months, I'm
this-
gonna be locked in and
what's-
try to do one video or
Okay.
1 or 2 videos.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm on 10 projects. I'm on 10 projects. I'm on 10 projects. Oh no, I'm on more than that. 4 of them are group projects. Yeah, I'm on 10. Let's just say I'm on 10
All right,
projects.
so what about the project? What's the next project?
What's the full
like?
length?
What's the one you're gonna
What-
drop?
what's
What's
fuck-
coming up next?
What
What's
the fuck,
next?
what fucked up thing is that you got this last character that's finished. I got an EP with my man that's finished, mix and master, ready to come out, and then I'm free. Then I'm free to concentrate on me. But I told you all the time, like anticipation is everything. I'm on 10 different albums. That's 10. That's a whole bunch of features that I'm on with other people that their fans have heard me. That my shit, it's like my reach goes out. You put my name on Spotify, Apple Music, you see me. I'm on projects that aren't mine. So I feel like when mine should come out, if it's done properly, if it's done, I can take that wave of energy of people and then be like, oh shit, the nigga's not. Because my music, for some reason, it doesn't. The shit that I rap about on a feature, you know, we picked a title, or we picked something to rap about, or even when we didn't have look what we did. You know, I came through a different lane with a different flow for a reason, just to be different, cause I'm like, how do you attack this?
Right.
When I sit down and write a song, my nigga, I write a song to cut myself, to make myself bleed. I write shit that bothers the shit out of me, bro. Literally all my songs are like either talking to my mom, talking to my
Pain.
dad, talking to my
Use your pain.
my
Use your pain
stu-
to fuel your pain.
my 2 stepkids, you know, whether it be drink and drive, whether it be me being a masochist for myself, all my whole songs are just pain. So I haven't found a way to put out a project because I don't particularly like knowing, yo, it sucks when I perform these songs. I've cried on stage because I performed songs about my dead sister and my dead friends that are
Right.
fire.
But so you done those songs already, right? All right. So
I
now
always
you have new songs to write.
Yeah, what do you mean?
So
yeah.
all
Yeah, I got
right.
new
So
songs to
what
write.
you talking about? You did that already. Now you have new
That's the
songs.
beauty of music. You can write about anything.
You can
Oh,
write
no, of
about
course.
whatever, bro.
Of
You know what I'm
course,
saying?
of
Like
course,
they
of
got
course.
songs about nothing right now.
I know.
Literally.
And invisible sculptures.
Yeah.
No, but you're right. They
making-
got songs that they say nothing.
say nothing, and
say
they
nothing.
got people are singing them. They TikToking it. Bro, let's make an album, bro, for you. How about that?
What? Let's make an album for me?
Yeah.
What do you mean? All
You
your
know,
beats?
when you get that free time you was talking about.
I'm free to write.
It don't have to be all my beats. We can sit down. We can look for other producers too. You know what I'm saying? Majority my beats, but we can.
This is how
you know,
production happens.
we can look for other. Like I don't want to be all my sound. It could be other sounds too. But we could start it
I
off.
wouldn't. And another thing is, I kind of don't want it on.
Jay Dilla.
I don't want it on
He's Jay Dilla
DSPs.
right here.
You see the way this nigga Kanye West did it, where he kept it away from Apple Music and all that. I
Yeah,
kind
we
of.
could do that.
I want to keep it.
Bro, my quarantine music is gonna be online, but I'm gonna be pushing it with USB, CD. I'm gonna be like that. I'm gonna be on the train giving it to people. They give me a little $1, $2. I'm like, hey man, they show interest in Thai flows. I'm like, hey man, you got my whole thing, and I'm gonna have the information where they can find me everywhere. I've been doing it already with little stickers.
Yo, I've been thinking about that too.
I've been doing
Also,
stickers, yo. Last week I had stickers, Thai flow stickers. I'm giving it to people.
You made them yourself, or you got them bought?
Nah, I made them. No, I didn't make them myself, but
No,
I bought them online. The stickers thing, $20 for 50 stickers.
Oh, it's cheap.
Yeah.
That's cheap, and you put them everywhere.
And I put them everywhere. And makes it better. You give them to people in their hand, and they see. You know what I'm saying? They
Eye
see,
to eye.
and they're seeing the shit like, oh, so they'll forget your name. Like, you know what I mean? They'll forget my, hey, yo, look me up, TYI Flows. But if I give them something, it's TYI Flows.
more
Oh
of an
shit,
incentive
yeah.
to
And
wanna
then I
look
tell
you
them,
up.
yo, it's a sticker. Everybody loves stickers. They put it up with their job.
They could take it, put it in their pocket, and
Put it in
not
their
realize,
pocket,
like,
and that's
oh,
it.
shit in my
And then they
pocket.
put it at their workplace, and they're always gonna see the shit, and they're always gonna be like, oh, let me see if he got something new today, or whatever.
Yeah, I think physical marketing is
That's
so good.
That's something I learned from Scott Morris. Shout out to Scott Morris. He told me that. He's like, yo, if you go to shows, go with like how you came through with the dollar
Yo-yos?
bills. My man came through with the dollar bills, shooting dollar bills with his name on it. That's right there. Somebody grabs that and they gonna see that later. Like, yo, stickers, flyers, something that buttons, something that they gonna take home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm my next level of going to entertainment, when I pop up back in the scene, I'm gonna be doing that. Stickers and little buttons. And
Yeah,
little
you're gonna
shit.
come prepared this time
Yeah,
already.
I'm gonna have a little bag of goodies.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, hey man, hey, little
I'm working on that,
bag,
actually.
little bag of goodies.
Me and
Yeah,
my
this
girl,
nigga be giving out yo-yos everywhere
I
he
be giving
goes.
out yo-yos,
Yeah, that's
I be giving out
fire.
dolls.
That's fire.
I give out
With his
miniature
QR
dolls
code
and
on
these-
him.
That's fire.
His QR
If
code
you
on
can get yo-yos that look like that, that's another whole. That's
I
a whole
do.
other
I have
ball.
yo-yos out there in the world with a picture of my Denise doll. I even got
You gotta
small
get
little
the
dolls
next
made.
one. Next one, you gotta get the ones that are shaped like that. So you.
I told him the same
Oh.
thing, but he said it'd be unbalanced.
It would be.
He said it'd be unbalanced.
What? No. Well, see the pig nose. If they make the pig nose and the tail kind of almost similar, like weight,
I need
they
to
could
make
probably
3D.
do it.
I gotta say make a 3D model and use like one of those maker box maybe, and just as like get the right dimensions. And
I mean,
stuff.
you just be fucking. Nigga, just
It's
cut
like
the-
this.
Cut this
Look,
bitch in
listen,
half and put a fucking bearing in the
listen. We got people online selling stinky underwear. I'm sure you'll figure it
And
out.
farts.
man.
My girl was just showing
And
me something. They're
farts.
selling used socks.
Farts in a bag.
Farts in the bag.
200 G's.
Dirty underwear.
socks,
Farts in
yeah.
the bag. Dirty
My,
toilet paper.
my lady, she used to have me wear her socks. They would buy her socks because she does feet thing. So they would buy her
All
socks.
right, we're going somewhere now. Your shorty sells socks,
Yeah.
and you're breaking silence that you're the one that's wearing the sock.
You been scammed, niggas.
Damn, there's a market.
You smelling niggas' feet.
Well, her feet don't stink though. That's
Y'all
why.
look at her.
My fault. My lady's feet don't stink. You want stinky socks, and you want her socks? I got you. I wear her socks
He
for a
just
day.
trying to help the market.
You know what I'm saying? Just helping out. You know what I'm
Flood in the
saying?
market.
Flood the market
That makes
with
me think,
stinky
nigga.
socks.
Yo,
Yo, there's a market for everything.
Yo, you
bro.
can sell anything.
Tell you, I'm
Bro, foreskin. There's
What?
a market
Oh, okay,
for
what?
foreskin.
What?
There's a market for foreskin.
I don't even know
Okay,
if I want to
we-
put this
we-
in my
we- we-
computer.
want deep-
No, I want to see if I can buy foreskin. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
My bad.
They're going crazy for that foreskin. Let me stop.
Like,
Yo, right? That shit went crazy.
I'm gonna break it
Foreskin.
down. Like, my next album's more circus themed. So I got like
Okay.
a top hat. I got the whole ring gear.
What? No, let me know, bro. I was thinking, ridiculous. Me and him, like that scene where we doing back and forth. We was doing the mine.
Yep.
I was thinking of doing that. So that's funny how you
Yo,
can do
do
whole.
it. Like even the merchandise I got Carnival edition. Like
Get the
dope.
fuck out of here, nigga.
Like,
See, I
Yo, the
told you.
aftermarket. Listen, the aftermarket for human foreskin is where the real money is made. Foreskins are sold to biomedical companies which use them in the manufacture of. Yo, they sell for up to $100,000. They
So
sell for
who's
up 100 grand.
So yeah, you can make
Insulin.
You'll
They
fit.
use it for insulin. The
Yeah.
manufacture of insulin. They're also sold to middlemen who package
Insulin,
them for
that's
sale
fucked up.
to research companies
So the
that
scaling
turn.
your dick could save lives.
Damn, bro. You could sell anything, man.
Bro,
Yo,
listen.
I'm about to sell my sperm. I'm about to sell my sperm.
Too
No,
late.
I
They
tried
got a
to.
market on
You gotta
that.
be a certain height and wait for that.
Nigga, I'm not going somewhere. I'm just gonna bottle it up and go put it on Amazon and sell my sperm. Nigga.
All right, you doing that? Fuck
Facebook Marketplace. You let me sell my sperm?
I try to legitimately sell my sperm. And
Oh, you went to a bank and all that?
Yep.
You thought she was gonna jerk you off like the movie?
No. You gotta do like a whole bunch of paperwork. They gotta know your background check. They gotta know like where you came from.
clean.
Yo, you would do that,
Yeah,
my
I know you're
nigga? You would do that?
intelligent.
You would let kids be out there in the world?
No.
And you
I ended up back because I thought about it, like, no, I don't want to know in my heart like there's somebody else out there in the world that I didn't raise.
Like that movie. There's a movie.
Remember he had like 80 kids.
Yeah, like 50. He had 50 kids.
Delivery man. He had like 50
Fucking
kids.
Vince Vaughn and shit?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that 30 years from now. I don't. Does he know how crazy I am? Does he know how the fuck I am?
Yo.
Yo-yos, I'm gonna see 50 kids yo-yo in front of my house. Like, where the fuck? Oh, hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Look how.
A whole bunch of fucking mini Tim Duncans. Cause I say he looks like Tim Duncan. Have like 50 Tim Duncans.
I got roasted on World
Damn,
Star.
so I'm playing catch up because I really don't have a physical copy of a project out right now. So I really don't have a real.
Well, the next one.
So you're in my lane too.
Yeah, like I did a project. I had some, but that was before the internet. Like I told you, we was on MySpace.
So you don't have a physical copy of a project for
Yeah,
you?
I do.
Oh,
In
you
my
do?
house.
Oh, you don't
You know
have it
what
out?
I mean?
People
I don't have it like
available.
Yeah, I can't be like, you know
I
what
have
I mean?
physical copies
And
of my first album.
and I can't do what I said. Like I said, I would have to re-record the beats. I had to remake the beats and stuff like that.
Yeah, because you're new now. This is new. This is new now. This is new you, new technology, new
Yeah,
stuff.
a lot of those files I didn't know to export things. I didn't, export my beats. I got like mad beats that I didn't export. If I open them, I'll have to find new plugins for them. I had to find, I'll have to revamp them.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
the pieces are missing.
Yeah, there's mad
That's
sounds
fucked
missing
up.
because that was like 3 computers ago. You know what I'm saying? Things crashed. You know what I mean? You know?
Yo, that's why I tell him we live in the era. I got everything on hard drives.
Yeah, now.
I store my life
external
on hard drives.
Yup. External hard drive, 2 terabytes, 3 terabytes.
A birthday present myself. I'm gonna buy that. What was that shit? That 24 terabyte.
My nigga, yo,
Wow.
it's a tower. It's a tower.
Tower.
It's a tower.
24 terabyte.
25,000 gigs.
It's a tower, bro. That shit's
costs
crazy.
24
You could store
24
like
tera-
5 human lifetimes in that thing.
Yeah, 20. You will never run out of space.
I'm putting my life in there. I told myself for my birthday I'm gonna
You better
buy
get
it. It's
two.
not that-
You better get
it's
2
like
of them.
No, it's like 250.
It's like 250 on Amazon.
250.
You should try Micro Center.
I live in Micro Center.
Micro Center.
I
yo.
fucking live there, bro.
Micro
Yeah,
Center.
24 byte.
If they
They're
got
so
it, they
good.
might have it lesser than Amazon.
They might price match you.
Yeah, they
You might
might.
get lucky and you don't have to. But he don't mind waiting and ordering. That nigga
No, that's
know.
cool. Amazon's reliable.
Amazon. Wait till they start flying drones with packages. Yo, watch. I'm telling you, B.
All my music videos are on like 2 terabyte hard drives upstairs. Like
Right.
all my videos that I've done.
Yo, like yo,
Pre-releases,
you need help with videos, man? I'm be help, man. I carry lights, camera, whatever, man.
Yeah, vice versa. All 3 of us here. Whenever all of us are gonna go video shooting
Like-
or whatever, unless you're paying the nigga $500-$600, that's his fucking job. But if we ever need it personally,
No, but even if you're paying somebody and you need like backup people or
Yeah, of
just
course.
people that hit me up.
But
man.
I hate people that you pay those sometimes and they like come on, we wrote the treatment up, we all had an agreement on it, everything's done, right? Why come on, why are you lagging? Why are you behind? Let's go. Let's go. We have what we have to do.
Yeah.
I hate certain people that they lag. You know, when you're filming, when you like, come on, man, let's go. We know I want to get this shit
I
done.
already made a treatment for Ridiculous, man.
Oh, you wrote one already?
Yeah.
I figured you're gonna go with that clock theme.
Yeah, like I wrote it a little bit, like since your verse is first, you know what I'm saying? Like, but
Oh, you gonna play it right now? Cool.
no, I'm not playing that. Nah, I
No,
don't
it's just
play.
the treatment.
I'm just gonna like kind of read the treatment, just real quick, just cause like just to give a see where my my brain is, so y'all can see where my brain is. So I was thinking like the first scene starts off with Macho raps his verse in a clock shop, which will bring out the wordplay on the time that he kept doing, because he kept doing time. He was saying a lot of time, this time and the matter to the, so that'd be fire. We catch like 3 good angles in the clock shop. You know what I'm saying? And then to fuck around to be a comic side, I was thinking get him like the fucking curly wig that looks like his Jerry curls. And make him but
I know, the
to
clown.
give you that
I
like,
can feel anyway. Go,
to
man.
make not clown, like to make it look like Rick James, to give it that Rick James vibe. You know what I mean? The curly
I think I got
Jerry
that.
curl hair.
It's just not long enough.
Nah, it gotta be long because
Yeah.
he had he had the beads, but we ain't doing the beads.
I love Rick James, by the way. That's why
I was thinking of that
verses.
like that, but I was thinking on the part where we was doing back and forth, just one scene on some different shit, like we dressed like mimes.
Well, I could see the hook. I could definitely see the hook, like
No, not the hook. When we doing the rap back and forth rap, you know what I'm saying? Like when when you're rapping and shit, you do the whole mime shit. You know what I mean? And then when I'm rapping, it's not the whole scene. It's just part of. It's gonna be a basic scene. Mm-hmm. And then like we'll chop up a bunch of other scenes between. But I want in there between us just like mines. And like, you know what I mean?
Like white paint and all that shit on my face?
Yeah, you know, they got the fucking black suit and then
That's
we
all
got the white
black and
paint.
white?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we get the white paint, but we're gonna have it, you know, paint not corny like
We can't
Like
do
a
blackface.
not French, not the French how they did it. You know what I mean? Like we'll
They do like the circles, right? With the red and all that shit?
artistic. We'll do it artistic. My lady do all the makeup. You know what I mean? Like that's just
Or we could look like
idea.
fucked up mimes. I
That's
could look
just
like...
the idea because I want to for the hook. I want to get those that outfit fucking. I want to look like the Interview with Vampire dudes.
Interview with a Vampire. That was a good one.
I want to kind of like do that for the hook.
Okay.
Like it'll be like I'm fucking Lestat and you're fucking the other guy. Mm-hmm. Just to dress up. You know what I mean? I told you I'm gonna pay for the props. Don't worry about like. when
Nah,
I
yeah,
get everything, you know
we'll
what I
write
mean?
everything out and we'll figure it all out. And then we'll go attack it.
Yeah, 'cause-
Thankfully, this weather's getting a lot better, so we'll have 2 days worth of work to shoot it. 'Cause I
Yeah,
think we
yeah.
can get the shooting done in 2
2
days.
days, yeah, and then like editing, we could figure it out. Like you say, you got what do you got?
Final cut.
You got Final Cut? I
got
because
Final Cut.
look, this is the type of dude I am because I like you got the Final Cut. I might see some transactions that I like online and just pay for that so we can add that.
Yeah, of course.
to
I do
your-
the same
to
thing.
your
I
library.
do the same thing.
You know what I mean? Like,
It's bad when I go shopping online and I'm looking for transitions because
yeah.
I want them all.
You know, we need filters and stuff like that. Like I don't
Just
want
buy
just
Lutz packages. This way,
Yeah.
you know, like, and my like, thankfully, my man that does editing when he comes over, like we back and forth with each other. You know, if I learn a new trick like how to clone or how to, you know, a hand coming out of the TV,
Yeah.
I teach him.
Yeah, that's
Right.
And then when he comes to my crib, he's like, yo, show me how do you do fucking color grading? He's like, all right, look, I'm gonna show you. You gotta suck out all the saturation. See your shadows, see your lights. Move this bar till you get rid of your lights. Now bring your colors back. I'm like, oh shit, it does look different. Then he's like, all right, now do that for every single clip. I'm like, oh. He's like, yeah, that's color grading.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's color grading. Do that for every single clip. That's color grading. I'm like, wow, I didn't know that. You know, like I've
Yeah.
learned things
You gotta
across
get
the way.
everything
I just
matching the
haven't had
same.
you know, it sucks being a one-person show and not being,
one band man, like
but
one
not
band,
being,
yeah.
you know, Jay-Z said it, a closed mouth don't get fed. I know that if I want to shoot a video, all I got to do is ask people, nigga, I ain't got $1 billion budget. Yo, can you help me? Can you help me? I've always been so prideful because I've always been told no. So along the way, I just stopped asking people for favors and said, fuck it, I'm going to do it myself.
Wow.
Because I got tired of telling people no. You know, I got tired, or people telling me no. I can't.
Well, listen, man. I've been doing this for a while, and since I started like really pursuing this for real, I met a few people, and everybody's like, "Yeah, let's do this," and I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm always the one, you know, putting the extra energy,
I'm always the one.
putting the extra
Yeah.
energy, putting the extra energy, and then
Not now.
nothing.
Though. Not lately, though, because I've been messing with the right guys.
Yeah, but
And
I'm just saying, like, so right now, well, as we all here, bro, I'm telling y'all, if we gonna do this, like, I'm gonna give you 100%. I'm gonna give you 100% on your project, on your project. You know what I'm saying?
vice versa.
And then I hope y'all do for me. And let's work, bro. Like, you need a video done? All right, man. I told you, even if you paying somebody, I want to be there too because you know what? I'm your team. I'm part of your team. He's gonna you're paying him for his team, and you're gonna bring your team. You know what I'm saying? Because we need team, man. You know what I mean? You go to the album. You look behind the album. You see them credits in the end of the movies, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
They roll for 10 minutes for a reason.
Exactly.
Not
Them
one nigga
credits.
with one camera running around.
Yeah, you know what I
ain't
mean. So let's. I'm with it, bro. I'm letting y'all know right now. My name is Rafael Molina, Ty Flows. I'm ready to rock with y'all as a team of whatever y'all need. You know what I'm saying?
You see that shit, yo? That's called the declaration. And you know why that shit works? Is because we actually trust each other in our abilities to work. Like, if anybody, you know, you always got to give 1,000% before 99 is taken away. But
Right.
to give that 1,000%,
Right.
you got to make, it's a commitment. And it's met. Feel me? I'll be committed. You'll be committed. You'll be committed. Whenever there's something that got to get done, we'll get it done and we keep it moving.
Right.
Yo,
And
so
we sharpen each other up.
So
man.
before we out of here,
Yep.
I wanna have a laugh with you. So it's crazy because we talk about being friends, and you just heard the declaration. You're gonna be like, yo, these niggas gonna work. Yo, what got us here What got us here? You know what's crazy? I guess it's my I got it. Like I brought what got us here together, and then what got us here, yo, man. So we shot a podcast, right?
Okay, I'm gonna be right.
We shot a podcast, correct? We shot a podcast, and I get hit up. Mind you, I'm always welcoming to everybody, and especially if I know you, I don't think nothing of it. But I get hit up, making arrangements, shoot a podcast with a person, and then come to find out the next day that the person was doing shady dealings with the same circle of people that are involved with us. So now, I'm gonna turn the floor over because the way they expose you, my nigga. You see the face he's making? I want everybody to see that face right now.
There ain't no face.
You see? No, the camera's on you. You see what he's doing? He was doing that same thing the Monday after. All this news drops. He goes, bro, we just shot a podcast with him. We can't put that out. I gotta take my name off of it. He got my name on the clip. No, you know how much shit I got going on? No, we can't do this. Yeah, I don't think, yo, you see that? Look at his face. That's the same shit he was doing. But yo, nervous as hell. I said, yo, B, let it play out. Let it play. And then over here, Ty this nigga dissected, chopped it, broke it. Go ahead, my nigga. Break it.
Just say the story. Just say it.
All right, man. I guess I didn't know nothing about this podcast y'all was doing.
That's the crazy part.
I didn't know nothing about nothing. All I knew is we was mutual followers.
Yeah, we all mutually knew
we
each
was
other.
all mutually knew each other. You know what I mean? He performed. We all knew each other. So I was like, all right, let me just hit up the people that he and I follow, so I can kind of tell him about his business ethics. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want no one else to go through what I just went through. Because I know, and I hit up for Macho. I think I hit you up.
Yeah.
I did?
Yes.
All right, so I hit up for Macho. He's the first one, him and then Henny, Henny. And I was like, yo, just look out, man. This dude's, you know what I mean? He booked a session with me. He just disappeared, and now he's blocking me.
That's so crazy.
And I'm like, yo, and now he's blocking me. I'm like, why are you blocking me?
But he booked a session with me too.
And then I was like, I said, he's talking about he's gonna pay, money and shit, and he, whatever. He basically booked a session with me. No call, no show. Right. So I just called my man up that we mutually follow. And warned him and said, hey, yo, listen, da-da-da. My man said, well, he paid me for my service. I don't have no problem. We just did a podcast Sunday. And I was like, skirt. I was like, Sunday? He said, yeah. I was like, this Sunday that just passed. I had to confirm make sure it was this Sunday. I was like, the date. I went January 10th. I was like, it was January 10th, right? This Sunday. He was like, yeah. I was like, all right. Yo, that was the Sunday he said he booked for me to come to my studio to record at my house, and I was gonna do a video with him. Wasn't even gonna charge him for the video. Just gonna charge him for the hour that he recorded. You know what I mean? And I have set up. I told him all my setup. I was like, yo, we got flash. I got strobe lights. I got smoke machine. I got whatever you want to do. We could do it real quick.
Damn, he wasn't gonna offer it on a silver platter.
And then I had he didn't know, but I had my team come, and my team was gonna be there and help me out. And we was all, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the type of work ethics I got, you know what I mean, when it comes to just creating this, you know what I mean, space. Well, so he's like, nah, he was at my crib. Then the next day I get because I'm hitting him up like, yo, I went through my lady's thing and I sent him a message because he blocked me.
Yo, I
sent him a message to somebody else like, yo, that's fucked up. And he blocked her, then unblocked me to send me a text like if it was his sister. I'm his sister. He went to Staten Island, never came home. He got locked up. And this is after what you told me. This is after what you told me, and after you told me you did a podcast with him. So there's videos, there's timestamps, there's things that prove, you know what I'm saying, that your homie.
It's not even only the timestamp.
My thing is like.
Speaking to him.
Oh, so then check out the scam part, right? This is where I get the scamming thing because he borrowed money from me.
Okay.
Right? But he used coming to the studio to get the money easily from me. Because I'm not a person that's just gonna, you hit me up and be like, yo, can you lend me money? I'm not gonna be like, yeah, okay. No, he was coming to my crib to pay for studio time. So I assume I'm under the assumption.
You thought you was having
that,
business
yeah,
arrangements.
We had business, so all right. You know what? What's $30 here?
You're gonna pay me for my
You're gonna pay me
session.
my session. That's $50 because you probably do it 2 hours for one verse or whatever you're doing, and then we good, like good money. And then people that come to my crib when we do sessions, you getting more worth because my lady cooks and her food is, thank God, is banging. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a $20 plate right there.
Yeah, there's nothing
You know what
better
I'm
than a
saying?
woman that could cook, baby.
You know what I'm saying? $20 plate, some tate quieto wild food. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So when y'all come over, y'all just know.
That's
y'all
what we
gonna-
go.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm about to tip the chef.
so like he was gonna be there paying for 2 hours, but he was gonna get a whole creative bubble of good energy. You know what I'm saying? So I thank God that way how he did it, because then I didn't allow that foul energy in my crib. You know what I'm saying? That's why I hit you up too.
But that's why I
because
got
I know
upset.
you got your spot in your crib. So I'm just like, yo, and I know your family there.
And that's why, and
Snaky
that's
shit
and that's
like that.
and that's what, like on my end. That's why I got upset, and still to this day, give him the same. Don't mess with me because
So-
you were in my house with my family.
Yeah, so then when you hit me with that thing, and then that's when I posted that. I was like, you know what, let me post. This is before the video. I posted a picture of him saying that. Then he hit me up, yo, why you telling everybody I'm scamming? I don't do that. That's $30. I got the shit still here in my phone. It's only $30. You think if I scanned you, I'll do more than that? I was like, like he don't know I know the game. Like if you hit 10 people up but for $30.
That's $300.
Yeah,
You just
even
robbed-
if 8 people give you $30
what
out
I'm
of
saying?
that, that's
$240. You still making something off just messages.
yeah. So
And
So when
and
he
that's
did-
what you call a scammer.
so I guess he got scammed and he thought he could do that too, but he forgot you don't do that to your circle, bro. Like we
Supposed to be homies.
so he did that, whatever. So I posted it and then I took it down 2 days later. I was like, whatever.
You didn't wanna be
I'm
petty.
on him. Yeah, I was like, whatever. I took it off. I didn't want that energy on my page. I was like, whatever. My lady was like, you should have left it on. You should have left it.
That's a woman.
Yeah. She was right. I'm chilling. I get a DM from my next boy that I work with, that I deal with musically. Yo, he's in my inbox asking me for $30. He sent me the screenshot. This time he was asking for $40. He went up.
He went in, the price went up.
Yeah, the price went up.
Yesterday's price is
Yo,
not
that was yesterday's prices this time, yo. So I'm looking at him, I was like, damn, he tried to hit you for $10 more than he did hit me. I was like, yo. He's like, yo, yeah. He's like, yo. And shout out to, I don't even say his name, but shout out to him. But he was like, yo, because he makes beats too. He was going to hit him with a beat. I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? Like,
Yo, that's crazy.
Give me the money for that. But, so from that incident happening, you know what I mean? That's when I was like, word. That's when I hit you up and I was like, yo, he's playing himself, bro. And I just took, I'm sorry I took y'all video.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
don't apologize.
It was out there for the internet to
apologize.
use, you know what I'm
That's the
saying?
irony. Look, you guys gotta remember something. When you're on a podcast, remember everything you say can and will be used against you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're sitting there and you're doing fuckboy shit while you're speaking about fuckboy shit, we're
Yeah.
gonna put 1 and 2 together, and we're gonna put you're the fuckboy. You're the fuckboy in the product. You know what I mean? If that's the case, like.
I mean, like, bro, like, it's, forget the money. You made a arrangement with me to set up at a time. I have time, like, bro, I have a big family. I have things that I could be doing my own music. I've been sharpening my stuff up. I'm over here pausing that to help you out. Yeah, you're going to give me some dollars, but, it wasn't about all that. You know what I'm saying? It was about, like, yo, I was even thinking about, because I've been thinking about working on the album. That's why I said to you, let me work on your album. Let me work on your album. The next project you come up, let me get in. I just want to work with somebody and build a project, and not just be me rapping on it. Like me, like, yo, I actually helped that project happen. That's their stuff, but I helped that happen. I want that feeling too, because I like helping out. You know what I'm saying? My name's Raphael. It means a healer. You know what I'm saying? I want to heal. The world's we all in pain all the time. So I want to be an entertainer to heal. I want to make that good vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like, bring us together, like, help each other, you know what I'm saying? Not this, I'm better than you, and you're better than me, I got more than you. If you got more than me, cool, share. So we could both have that
We
same.
could both have together.
If I got more than you, you know what? Psh, now you got just as much as I do. Like, why not? What the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's my energy. That's my vibe. So, you know what I'm saying? Top flows. And that's how we connected. Because of that false, that bullshit happening brought allowed the positive to outshine, the realness of us. To allow each other understand of each other ourselves. Because, you know what I mean? Like, he was sitting in here talking that stuff. You know, he seemed like a cool cat. I thought he was a cool cat, but like that wasn't cool what he did. You know what I'm saying? That whole movement. And then even after that, after I dropped the video and he came back and hit me with some other shit.
I'm surprised he didn't send bars your way.
No, he didn't.
I didn't like no diss
I
tracks.
was expecting
How?
that.
Well, how? He was
'Cause you
on
a
the
rapper.
road. What he gonna say about me?
What's he gonna say about you? I mean,
I set you up. Yeah, you know, I said in my rhyme, I was like, yeah, you fooled me once. I said it in that rhyme, so there's no way. What he gonna use against me? I gassed you. I took $30 from you.
make yourself look crazy. You
Exactly. You gave me $30
right there.
You know what I'm saying? You gave me $30. And I was in your man's crib. You know what I'm saying? What? Yeah,
Oh, man.
dick. You know
Dick.
what I mean? Like,
That's a dick move.
dick.
Yo, that's a dick. You can't even send bars his way. That's fucked up.
You can't. Like, how you gonna diss me? What you gonna say?
Damn, son.
You know what I mean?
But like you said, though, it weeded out all the negative. It brought us to the table. Us three gentlemen are working.
You know, and then like I said, we had another conversation that you brought up, cleared things even more for me on the view of you. You know what I'm saying? As man to man, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
You know about because we have a mutual friend. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that, you know, even I hate the fact that
if that ever pops up again, it's not from me, because I'm gonna be like I'm this type. I will trust you until you break that trust.
Yes.
That's exactly how I am too.
Because there's no reason this whole shit. Don't ever trust nobody. Yeah, all right. We know the degrees of trusting levels.
Mm-hmm.
There's degrees of it, but I'm still trusting you. Like I'm still gonna trust that you're gonna, you know what I mean? Like
do the right thing.
Like he passed me the joint. It's not laced with some shit in it because I'm trusting you. Certain levels, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna trust you my bank account numbers and shit like that. But I'm not gonna trust you, you know, being in the bedroom with my lady or nothing like that. You know, like I mean, even though my lady will cut you the fuck up, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Like, you know, you think I got a strong woman, you know what I mean? And she ain't
Said,
no
my lady will cut you, nigga.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
she fought niggas in the comments for me.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but like, I'm that type of dude. I'm gonna trust you until I see.
Otherwise,
I can't trust you. That's it. You know what I mean? I've grown to that level, because I used to be, I don't trust nobody. You know, that stupid trend or whatever the fuck you call it now. You know, but I realized that that's not the way to go, because you know you never know who you're sitting with. You never know how much they can help you. You never know how much they need your help. I'm a simple, hey, how you doing? Yo, man,
you could have just made somebody's day.
I like that NASA joint. That's fire. Keep rocking. You know what I mean? Like,
could have just made your day if you were having a bad day.
Nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, little stuff like that matters, man. So, like, that's why I carry this energy. You know what I mean? And then it's a fucking 24-hour job. It's not like, I wake up, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you wake up,
get
you feel
yourself there.
shitty.
Yeah.
You know, man, you know, fuck. But then, you know, you look at things that make you happy, you remember those things, and you keep those things going. And that's how you keep that energy, bro. And hopefully I could just pass it and pass it back. You know what I'm
beautiful.
saying?
Nah, you do.
You know what I mean? Like,
You light up the room. It's beautiful.
Trying to, like, pass it back, too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, facts. I hope we do the same for you, my brother.
Nah, yeah, man. Like, that's what I say. Like, we gonna work together. Let's work together, bro. I'm
Where
with
can they
it.
find you?
Nah.
Your music, your ads.
Well, TYI flows.
Even though I got you on the
type
page.
in.
We got him on the thing right
Yeah, you know, right there. That's all my handles right there. TYI flows.
And he pointed to it perfectly. I saw.
Yep.
All
Alright, there you go.
He's right in the middle of the
Yeah,
name.
man.
Yo,
But,
welcome
I'm
out,
with it
beautiful.
production wise, you know what I'm saying? My lady does artwork, so if you need some artwork, we
Word,
do
she does great artwork. She
we
does
do
beautiful artwork.
digital and analog, you know what I'm saying? Analog meaning, you know.
He makes beats. Holla at him.
On
He
canvas.
makes beats. He
On
raps.
beats.
He be on the
Give me a
train.
DM or
Catch him
email.
on the train.
Yeah, I could
this man
arrange
is
your
always
music
moving.
as well if you need guidance on where you want to arrange, how you want to arrange your sounds. I'm good at that too, man. You know what I mean? I like to think of myself as a unknown Quincy Jones. You know what I'm saying?
Bars.
You know what I mean?
Bars. Bars. Go ahead, yo-yos. Welcome out.
Thank you all for watching. This is a very, very fulfilling episode.
I got a lot from it. You're very introspective.
Very,
And I knew that
Thank you.
from us brief conversations, but when you get somebody in these settings,
Yeah.
it's more vulnerable. And
yeah.
it's been great. It's been a pleasure to share it with you.
Thank you guys, man. This is awesome.
Of course, and so shout out to Ty Flows. Of course, the amazement is shining bright like a star, like always.
Yeah,
What's
man.
up, everybody? Podcast Rich Picasso out of character. Thank you. Have a good night. Like and subscribe.
Like and
Later.
subscribe. ASAP. What's up?
We east side, I thought.
I don't know. I said what's up.
East side.
I said what's up.
What's up?